Hey everybody, so today I am going to be answering your assumptions about me, or reacting to, responding to, drinking to. This is a grapefruit mimosa, but it is literally probably like 80% grapefruit juice at this point. It's fine. We're just chilling. But if you want to have a drink with me, go ahead and grab one, and we're going to take a drink every time you guys assume something correct about me, or that I deem correct about me. Does that make sense? You guys already know the drill with these things. I've never done one of these before. So I asked you guys on Instagram to make assumptions about me, so let's just get straight into it. Why not? First of all, you guys were so nice in your assumptions to me. Like, of course, when you make these videos, you're kind of expecting to be read a little bit, but you guys did not read me at all. You guys were so nice, like so nice. So thank you guys for being so nice, because y'all didn't have to do that. That was very sweet. First one, I'm assuming you have an ass, don't quit. Girl, let me finish my drink at that one. Definitely the mom of the group, and have that mom instinct when you see a fellow emo child, even if you're only a few years older than them. Yes, absolutely. I am the mom friend. I am the momager. In every situation, I am the mom. I just have this like nurturing, like I don't know, I feel like I made so many like fucked up decisions as a kid that I just have that complex of like, don't do what I did, but like also I understand that you have to make your own mistakes to learn your own lessons. So I kind of do have like a mom complex like that. You always have tampons, pads, and hair ties on deck to give to gals in need. I'm really bad at keeping those things on me, but you bet your buns that if I have them and you need them, I will be like, what do you need? What? Do you need a scrunchie? Do you need a hair tie? Do you need a panty liner? Do you need a Supermax tampon? What do you need? I got you. You're actually really introverted in person. And no, I'm actually really extroverted in person, but I am the type of person where I'm like a maybe 60-40, 70-30 extrovert introvert, where I definitely have times where like I just need to sit in silence. But overall, I am a very, very extroverted person, the same way that I am on camera, on social media, all of it. I think the older I get, the more I've come to like appreciate the like introverted side of me, but I am absolutely an extrovert. You're the friend that can always be relied on for unbiased opinions and advice. Yes, sometimes to a fault. Your self-confidence over the years has been rocky, but now your self-love is bigger and better than ever. Absolutely. I am very lucky. One, I grew up skinny, so I didn't get body shamed a lot. I didn't grow up too skinny to where I was body shamed, and I didn't grow up, you know, bigger. I wasn't body shamed a lot. I definitely have skinny privilege, so I didn't have to like overcome a lot of those obstacles. But definitely when I started like gaining more weight than I was used to, you know, I struggled with it. And this is definitely the height of my confidence, in that like I just don't care as much. I just like, I could be upset that those pants don't fit me, but like I can't be bothered with it. And I think that's really the place that I want to be at, is just not getting upset over those things, because it's just like, okay, well, you know, I can go out and buy new pants. It's okay. You went through a good Charlotte or simple plan phase, and if you didn't buy, okay, I went through a simple plan phase in like 7th grade and 8th grade. I actually did a school project on Welcome to My Life by Simple Plan in the 7th grade. One of those like, analyze a song, and I was like, he's just like so misunderstood, and he's just like sad, and I thought I was so deep. You know exactly what you want, and you're not indecisive. Girl, I have anxiety. I am so indecisive. There are definitely, when it comes to like morals and like, I don't know, I definitely take a stand, and I'm not indecisive when it comes to my stand, but I am so indecisive. I get so anxious. I overthink all the time. Like I am so 100% indecisive, and I'm very like, I go over so many of the situations in my head and so many different scenarios in my head, and overthink because I have anxiety. So I'm an overthinker, which means I am 100% indecisive. You don't like some of your tattoos. And then they say same. I don't think there's a tattoo that I don't like, and I even have a tattoo that's like messed up. Like the clock on my leg, the clock reads backwards. It's my Black Parade tattoo, and the clock reads backwards, but I don't know. I've just like decided that like there are definitely things that I would do different if I could, but like I can't unless I black out and, you know, unless I like try to cover it. But like I haven't gotten a tattoo so far, knock on wood, that I actively don't like. It's just like whatever, like the one on my leg that's messed up, what am I gonna do about it? It was my first tattoo. I don't know, I feel like I'm very much so a person where tattoos have meaning for me, and I know not everybody's like that, and that's totally okay. And because those tattoos have meanings, if they're a little messed up, it doesn't really matter because the meaning behind it is still there for me, if that makes sense. So like, are all of my tattoos perfect? Abso-fucking-lutely not, but I wouldn't necessarily change them. You're the brutally honest friend who will tell you how it is, but in the nicest way possible. Absolutely. Sometimes if you need to hear it, I won't say it in the nicest way possible. I'm definitely not that like person that is just like, I'm just blunt when they're honest, when they're just being mean. Like I definitely try not to be mean, but like if you need to hear exactly what you need to hear and I need to get it through your head, I'm gonna just tell you exactly how it is, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna sugarcoat it the first couple times I tell you, and then if I feel like you're still not getting it or you need to hear it or whatever it is, then I'm gonna be completely upfront, brutally honest with you. So yes, absolutely. This one was interesting. You have a brother. I have two brothers. They are 10 and 8 years older than me, so I kind of like half of my life kind of grew up an only child, but I love my brothers. We grew up like wrestling with each other and body slamming each other. Like again, they're way older than me, so they were super into like WrestleMania and stuff like that. Love my brothers. They're the best. I assume you were popular in high school. This one's an interesting one for me because I think the first 3 years of high school, I absolutely was not popular, but then my senior year of high school, I was elected to student government, which like tells me like I had to have been somewhat popular, but I was very much so not a popular kid in high school. I got along with a lot of people, but I also was, I think especially every girl, I think every girl was bitchy in high school, but I was bitchy in high school in my own way. So I don't know, and also it's hard because I feel like even if you were 100% popular, you never believe that you're the popular kid in high school, but I really don't think that I was. I definitely was not freshman, sophomore, and junior year. I was into theater, I was still kind of emo, but not. I just wore like V-necks, high water jeans, and hemp necklaces. Like the fact that I was elected to student government, but also during the speeches for those elections, I was pretty much the only one you could hear when it came to my position that I was running for. So, I mean, I think a lot of people voted on me just because I was the only one they could hear because I'm so fucking loud. So I think, you know, going into senior year, I was a little bit popular, but I definitely was not part of like the cool popular crowd. If you like the stereotypical popular kid, I was not, absolutely. Was I popular with people? I think so. That's weird to say, but I don't know, I think so. You were a rebel. Well, they said you was a rebel in high school. Yes and no. I was a rebel with certain things. I definitely dated when I shouldn't have, and when my parents were like, don't date, and I was like, I'm gonna date when I'm 14. I didn't do drugs, I didn't drink, I didn't sneak out. And I think a lot of it was anxiety, and like I got along with my parents. I trusted my parents, and my parents never did anything for me to like actively go out of my way to disrespect them like super hardcore like that. I don't know. So I was definitely a rebel in high school. I was definitely the girl that got called out for wearing tank tops and would straight up tell the principal like, no, it's hot, I'm not gonna wear a t-shirt. Or one time I told one of the cafeteria ladies that I'd put on a sweater when the cheerleaders got longer skirts. So again, I stuck to my guns, but I don't think I was crazy rebellious in high school. Your favorite color is red. It is not. I actually didn't like red for a really long time, and I actually didn't want to dye my hair red. I don't know. Growing up emo, I was like, every girl does red, and like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know, I just didn't. And I loved green on me so much. I love like cool toned hair on me so much that I was like, I don't really want to do warm toned hair. But now that I have warm toned hair, it does I think it just complements me so much better. So now I really love it, and I'm growing to love red more and more. But my favorite color is pink. If you saw my room, which I do want to do a room tour, if you saw my room, literally fucking everything is pink. It is all like millennial pink. You're actually really shy. I'm not. People either said you're exactly how you are on camera in real life, or I'm shyer. And it's funny because my roommate the other day watched one of my videos and she's like, you're so different on camera. And I think it's because like it's my, like I'm presenting myself, right? So this is a presentation of myself, but I'm just as like outgoing and weird in person. You enjoy BDSM and are a switch. I'll drink to the first one for sure. I am absolutely in no a switch. I am the laziest bottom, the most submissive. I'm too lazy to even be a bratty bottom. Like I'm such a fucking just lazy submissive, it's stupid. A lot of people assumed that I like hot food, which I love that I give off that vibe, but I don't. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just not like a big spicy person. Like I'll put crushed red pepper in my spaghetti, but like I'm not crazy into spicy. I don't even like hot Cheetos, and it's not because they're too hot. I just don't like a lot of spicy stuff. I love you, and this is supposed to just be funny, but you fart on your boyfriend. Oh, 100% I fart on my boyfriend. You once worked at Hot Topic. I did. It was my second retail job, and I absolutely loved it. I think they're a really, really fun company to work for, and I grew a lot in Hot Topic, and I had some of my best retail experiences in Hot Topic. And yeah, it was such a fun job, like honestly such a fun job, and I made some of my best retail memories working at Hot Topic. You're a big time cuddle monster. Yes, I am, and Mason hates it. My first love language is like physical touch, and he hates physical touch. So he will cuddle with me because he knows that I like need it, but I am a huge cuddle monster. You have a huge positive impact on a lot of people and don't realize it. I mean, maybe. No, I definitely have imposter syndrome a lot. Like, all I want to do is help people, but then when people message me the sweetest messages saying how I've helped them, I'm like, nah, that's not me. Like, and I truly believe that like, it isn't me. I maybe put the idea, I said the words, but you're the one who made the decision to love yourself more, to be more confident, or to, you know, do whatever it is. You're the one who made those decisions. So I'm glad that I could, you know, kind of nudge you out the door, but you opened the door, you know? You snort when you laugh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do. You poop with the door open. Yeah, I do. Not like all the time. And probably only, not every time, but I would poop with the door open. Does that make sense? You'll laugh at a joke before hearing the punchline. 100%. I laugh at my own jokes before telling the punchline. If I can even sense what the joke is gonna be about, I will laugh before the punchline. Like, absolutely, I will do that. You had a big friend group in middle school. I'd say I had a bigger friend group in like high school, because high school is when I met my best friend Lexi, and her little sister was 2 years younger, and like that like age gap is like perfect because you can still all be friends and relate to each other and all of that. So it was me, Lexi, and our group of friends plus her little sister and their group of friends, and that ended up being like our solid group of friends until they were seniors. In middle school, I had a pretty tight-knit like group of friends. In middle school was when I was emo, which that was another assumption is I was emo in high school, which yes, I was. I was more emo in middle school. Like 8th grade was like the peak, well, 8th grade and 9th grade, I guess, were like the peak emo years. And then 10th grade and 11th grade, I don't know what I was. It's that weird transition phase where like I didn't have enough like confidence to still be emo, but I didn't know where I wanted to go, and all of my friends around me were really kind of like preppy. I was friends, like in high school, I was friends with like the band kids and the theater kids. I was a theater kid. And all of my friends were choir kids, so like in that way I had a big group because, you know, extended far. And I feel like if you're friends with band kids or theater kids, like it's just that like group mentality, you know? You prioritize other people's needs over yours. I definitely used to a lot. I don't as much anymore. Over the years, I have definitely learned to stand up for my own needs and be like, no, like I need this. So I definitely don't anymore. It's all relative. Obviously, if somebody's need is like greater, if somebody needs something, then I'm gonna put my needs on the back burner if I can emotionally do so and help them, because I am a helper. But I, like, especially like in my relationships, I have definitely learned to be like, no, I can't take that on right now because I have too much right now and I can't put myself on the back burner because I'm already like burning out or whatever it is. So I've definitely learned to not prioritize other needs of other people over my own. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I'm like cold and like will be like, fuck you, like, no, I'm not gonna help you. Does that make sense? Anyways. You're 5'7". I love the relatively tall girl energy, but I'm not. I'm like 5'3", 5'4". I'm short. You're really good with money. Mason has taught me to be a lot better with money, but I am not good with money. Whoops. You're super protective of your friends. I am so protective of my friends. I am such a mama bear with my friends, with my coworkers, with anyone that is close to me. I am so protective of them. I will literally, yes. You're a cat person. I'm not either or. I love cats so much and I love dogs so much. I'm really, really not either or. I love them both. Like I could not pick between the two. You could not make me. Growing up, we always had 2 cats and 2 dogs. And at one point we had 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 fish, and 2 mice. And we literally called our house Noah's Ark. But growing up, I've always had dogs and cats. And you could not make me pick between them. It's like picking between a shower and a refrigerator. Like you can't compare them. You cannot compare them and you need both, okay? You're bisexual. I am bisexual. I like went back and forth between like the different like labels and labeled myself pansexual for a while, but like I just like the simplicity of bisexual. I like both. I like both and all. You know, I really struggled with trying to like pick my specific niche, but you don't have to worry about that. I've settled on bisexual and I am bisexual. And, you know, it took me a long time. I didn't come out until I was like 24. I very much so was just like, no, I'm an ally. I'm really open-minded. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, no, like, women. So yeah, I'm bisexual. You plan on switching up your hair color a lot. I actually don't like changing my hair color a lot. I like consistency. I don't know, I'm very much so the type of person where like everything has to coordinate. So when I had green hair, you bet your buns I bought so many neon green clothes, and now that I have red hair, I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna look like Christmas if I wear it. And I'm buying more red clothes. Like I love coordinating. So I don't like changing up my hair color a lot because I also like the like brand of the hair color, right? Like your hair color is like your brand. I don't know, it's weird, but I don't like changing my hair color for those reasons. I like consistency. So when I change my hair color, I feel like so many other things have to change with it. You're a concert mom who gets worried about youngins being too close to the mosh. I absolutely am. But I also like, will let you mosh, but I am absolutely the person that's like, no, I'll be the person in front of the pit, like putting my elbows out and like putting my legs out and just being like, no, 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 don't fuck with me. You're very secure in who you are, but you haven't always been that way. I've always been a very, very secure person, and I feel like I've always been this way, and this is why I'm going to therapy, is because I've always been where on the outside, and I'm always telling myself that I am secure, I know what I want, I know who I am, blah, blah, blah. I've always been that way. Always, like as far as I can remember. But I also struggle with really, really bad imposter syndrome, and I'm constantly doubting myself, and I'm constantly wondering if I'm enough, and I'm constantly, you know, having those negative thoughts that make me feel like I'm not secure in myself, even though I know that I am. So that's why I'm back in therapies, to really like work on my imposter syndrome and work on owning myself more. But I don't think that I'm more secure now than I have been in the past. I think in certain ways I am. I think I stand up for myself more, and I think, you know, I have the experiences behind me to make me a stronger person in really like standing up for who I am. But I've always been this way. I've always been, you know, very like, this is what I want, this is what's right, this is who I am. But I've also always had those, you know, self-nagging doubts that I'm still working on at 27, which is fine, because we all are. You don't care about what others think. Wrong-o. Again, as somebody with anxiety and really, really bad imposter syndrome, I'm constantly worried about what people think. And it's more of, I don't care what others think when their opinion doesn't change my life, you know what I mean? Or like affect my life. Like if somebody were to walk into my place of work and be like, wow, she's loud, obnoxious, ugly, whatever, she's a liberal, she's whatever it is, that person's not gonna affect me. But when it comes to the people surrounding me, I'm constantly doing that thing where I'm like, did I say something stupid? Are they mad at me? Do they never want to speak to me again? They didn't use any emojis in their last text. Are they mad at me? Do they hate me? I'm 100% that person. You're a clean freak. I absolutely am. And it's only been the last 2 years that I have become a clean freak. I used to literally not care. My room was always a mess. Like I didn't care, but now I am absolutely a clean freak. I have to clean my room every single day. I do the dishes every single day. I wipe down my counters. I make my bed every single morning. I put my clothes away in my closet or in the hamper. I do my laundry. I wipe down my counters. Did I already say that? Did I say wipe down my counters? I am absolutely a clean freak. And finally, from Mason, my boyfriend, big mommy milkers. Cheers to that one. All right, guys, that is it. Those are all the assumptions. Thank you guys so much for sending them in. I love hearing your assumptions, and I love, you guys were so nice to me, like so nice to me. It's fun like letting you guys get to know me a little bit more, and yeah, I just had a really good time, and now I'm a little bit wine buzzed, so I'm gonna go take off my makeup and watch Schitt's Creek or something. I love you guys so much. And by the way, there is a get ready with me try on haul for this look. It was a little janky. It was kind of a hot mess. So if my makeup looks a little funky in this video, please don't at me in the comments, because I know. Just wait till that video comes out and you will see what I had to struggle through to get this look the way that it is. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!